Hi guys, this is my second video for tonight, and it's going to be another story time, but this one's going to be about my exes. So, in 6th grade, I dated this boy, and let's call him Richard. Richard was not a bad guy at all. We dated for a couple, like 3 months maybe. And I don't know, it was kind of rude how he broke up with me. He broke up with me over it was at midnight, and he left me a voicemail on my phone because I was asleep. Who the fuck does that? Savage. And then, let's move on to the next one. So, 7th grade, and I started dating this boy named Alex. Let's just call him Alex. Alex wasn't that bad of a guy. We dated for a year, and again, fuckboy AF, he broke up with me over the phone a couple weeks after his birthday because he said that this girl that he liked was cuter than me, and he broke up with me over the phone. And I was upset because I thought I loved him, and I was heartbroken, and I thought he was my everything, but he really, really wasn't. And then in 8th grade, I dated this boy. Let's call him Bob. Bob, we dated for a month at the latest, and he also, fuckboy AF, broke up with me over the phone. And then I started dating these two guys that lived in Texas. One of them was named Tyler, which I'm gonna just use his real name because I don't care. And then the other one was named Michael. And they both, one was a senior and one was my age. And they were both really controlling, and I felt bad because I broke up with both of them over the phone. But then again, after I broke up with them, they both made rumors about me that I had STDs and crabs, and so it's not really worth it to care about those fuckboys. But after that, I dated, starting freshman year, I dated this guy. Let's call him Caleb. I dated this guy named Caleb, and he was okay. He was a football player, and I dated him until homecoming. Then I met this guy named Lionel. Let's just call him Lionel. Okay. And he, wasn't perfect because nobody is, but he was okay. Then, I broke up with him. Oh, well. For this guy named, I'm just gonna use this guy's real name because, he's also fuckboy, and so is the other boy, the last boy I dated before my new boyfriend. His name is Tavian, and I broke up with Lionel for Tavian. On Halloween, I dated Tavian for a day, and I broke up with him. I was single for a while. Then I started dating Sam. Me and Sam dated for 6 months. We had a lot of memories. I thought I was in love with him. And then he started getting really controlling, telling me I couldn't be friends with my best friend Jasmine, telling me I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, I couldn't have a Facebook, a Snapchat, or anything. And we got in this big fight one day because this is when he told me I couldn't be friends with Jasmine. It's because he had my Facebook password when I was allowed to get it back. And he saw Jasmine send me this photo of this guy. And Jasmine called him cute, but I didn't think he was cute. And I also sent pictures of his sister-in-law to show Jasmine that she was pretty. And I guess that was a fucking mistake. But then he told me I couldn't be friends with her. That was on Easter. And then we got in a whole bunch of fights after that. He told me he was going to break up with me on Easter. But then we dated. And my birthday came around April 1st. And a couple days before that, I met my boyfriend now, Brian. Or I met him long before, a few days before my birthday. But I mean, we were doing this project in math and I was helping him. And that's when I first realized I liked him. And then, my birthday, I was gone for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I think we had Monday off. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're testing for freshmen. And he sat by me in the computer lab. And that's when I, realized he liked me too. And then Sam broke up with me on April 13th, and I started dating Brian on April 15th. And I don't know, what it is about Brian, but he makes me feel like none of them have ever made me feel before. And he makes me feel like I'm a princess. He treats me right. And I mean, all my other ex-boyfriends had me buy them stuff and they never bought me anything. And he's bought me most of the stuff, and he's bought me food and all this stuff. And every time I tell him not to spend his money on me, he does. And I'm so grateful for him. And I don't know what I would do if me and him broke up. I would be in pieces. I would not know how, to survive, because with him I feel unstoppable. I feel like we're people that can do anything together. He can help me keep my grades up. I can help him keep his grades up. We tell each other everything, and I just feel, that really big connection with him. Anything and everything is possible with him, and I love how he makes me feel like everything we do is angelic, and how I'm a princess in his eyes. And anytime then I feel like I've done something wrong, or I feel like I'm getting those depressing moments, he makes me feel better, and I talk to him and everything's better. And I don't know what it is about him that makes me feel so special, but I love him, and I'm thankful for him, and I know he's going to be watching this video later, and I just want him to know I love him with all my heart, and I want to thank him for always being there for me, and never always talking to my dumb ass, even though I do make mistakes. And I'm sorry for every time I've made you cry or anything like that, but I do really love you. Okay, so that was my video about my exes, and sorry that thing about my new boyfriend was kind of long, but I just don't know what it is about him. He just makes me start talking about him nonstop. So please subscribe. Sorry, if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.